What is going on, guys? Dylan here with Solo Cuts Landscaping, and guys, this video is just gonna be a quick little fun video, I guess. I had like the weirdest conversations today. One was on the phone and one was in person. You guys got to listen to these stories. I can't believe it happened, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so like I said, my name is Dylan Stevenson with Solo Cuts Landscaping. Thank you so much for dropping by another video. I appreciate every single one of you guys that come in here, leave a thumbs up, dropping comments on the videos, supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you, so much love goes to you guys. Alright, so to get into these conversations that I've had today, the first one started when I got home from work. I got a phone call. By the way, sorry if you hear the dogs barking. Just across the tree line over here, there is a kennel, and there's dogs like non-stop bark. Alright, so like I said, this phone call came in after I got home from work, and I was about to be heading out to go cut the rest of my properties for today. So this lady calls me. She's from a town about 20 minutes away, maybe 25 minutes away. And she's calling, she's like, "Hi, do you still own Solo Cuts Landscaping?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I do. How can I help you?" She's going on this rant for like 5 minutes straight. I don't say a word. And it's non-stop about the person that's cutting her grass. How they said they're gonna show up on Monday, didn't show up. Tuesday at 9:30 they said they were gonna show up, didn't show up. Today, this morning, they were gonna show up, did not show up. And she said, "I am just effing peed off with everything." I said, "Well, ma'am, I'm sorry to hear that." So she tells me what town she's in. Then I tell her, you know, like, "Sorry, but we do not service any properties in that area that is outside of where we stick our routing to." And also, if I had any recommendations on lawn care companies, I would give you some, but I'm just not familiar with anyone that services out there. So, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Then she goes on this like 3-minute rant. Again, I'm not saying anything about how everyone's lazy these days. Kids just don't want to mow grass anymore. You can't find anyone reliable. And her last words were, "You know what? I'm going to let you go. I'm just so effing peed off at this whole deal." And hangs up. It's like, I'm just in here thinking like, well, after that conversation, I don't even think I'd want to take you on as a customer anyways, because you sound horrible to work for. So after that conversation, we get on to mowing. And I get up to my second to last property, and this guy, he's an older guy. His wife had passed away, I think like 15 years ago or something like that, so he's always by himself. He moves his car out of his driveway every time I pull up. I start cutting his grass, and he weighs me down, and he has a check for me, and we get to talking, and then next thing you know, we're talking about his dating life. This guy's probably in his 60s, maybe 70s, and he brings up his dating life. I don't know what to say, because I'm like, okay, the guy's home alone all the time, so maybe he just wants someone to talk to, kind of just vent a little bit. And it's just weird how this conversation is going. Then he asked me if I knew anyone that he could date, and I'm like, well, unfortunately, I don't have too many contacts for women in my phone that are your age, but I can keep an eye out. He's like, well, I'll tell you, I definitely appreciate that, because I just need someone that can be here to, you know, help clean the house up, help, you know, do whatever. And when I'm done, I'm just sitting there like, where is these conversations coming from? I don't know. I just thought it was completely crazy with the fact that before I headed out, I had this strange conversation with this lady on the phone. And then next thing you know, I get to one of my properties, and I have, I think, an even more strange conversation with one of my customers. So anyways, guys, this is just a quick little video about kind of the conversation that I have today. I had to get it on video and tell you guys. So what I want you guys to do is drop a comment down below. Tell me, what are some of the weirdest conversations that you guys have had with a customer, with someone calling you while you're out and about, a neighbor, anything, just weird conversations. I want to know down below, what are some weird things that you guys have ran into. Also, guys, if you are looking for some merch, be sure to check out my Teespring down in the description. There's a link down there to my Teespring. There you guys can find a handful of different shirts, t-shirts, long sleeves, hoodies. They are super cheap. I mean, like, super cheap. I think I made them like $2 more than what like the selling, like the actual purchase of the t-shirts are. So they are like super cheap. I'm not trying to have you guys spend a bunch of money on trying to get some Solo Cuts gear. This is just a way for you guys to get some cool gear for really cheap. So guys, check out my Teespring. It's a link down in the description below. As always, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I work full time, run a little landscape company, bringing you guys along the way, showing you my story, my journey, some insights on some weird stuff that happens, I guess, in my business. So anyways, guys, as always, do what you love what you do, never stop. We'll see you guys in the next one.